Hi viewers, I'm Okunowa Moses Alafia Banem, and beside me is our host, Pastor Okunowa Elijah, and today we'll be discussing mainly on love and emotion. That is our topic, but our talk show name is Focus. So, without wasting more of our time, I urge our viewers to pay attention as we enter into the discussion. So, Pastor Elijah, what is your view or what is your take on love?
All right. When we talk about love is the deepest part of the heart of God. I repeat, love is the deepest part of God. The essence for our being is love. So, and this love comes from God to humans and from humans to another human. So, love is the deepest part of the heart of God.
Okay, since our discussion is love and emotion, before we embark more on the discussion, let him emphasize on emotion. You know, some of us in this dispensation, we misplace love and emotion. So I want the man of God to buttress more on emotions and how can we balance it with love.
All right. You see, we need to understand that emotion is always part of love. Emotion is always part of love. But emotion is not the full context of love. Feelings is part of love. But feelings is not the full context of love. So love and emotion goes hand in hand. But love is far greater than emotion. So when you love somebody, automatically you have emotion for the person, you have compassion for the person. But love is greater than just having emotion, because there are times when the emotion is not there, when the compassion is not there, when those things that form the basics of love. I'm talking about emotion, feelings, and when those things are not there, will you still love the person? So that's just why I say love is deeper than just saying emotion. Thank you.
Okay, the man of God has spoken well, but I want to ask again that in this dispensation, now emotions now we especially the youth of today, we've governed by emotion. Like we think that emotion can replace love or take the place of love. So what do we do to like have love and not allow our life to be governed by emotion?
You see, one thing you need to understand is that love is centered on truth. Once there's no truth in that love, then emotion will govern you. Emotion will make you to see reality of life sometimes. You know why? Because emotions comes and go. Feelings comes and go. They are like rainy season and dry season. Emotion and feelings are like rainy season and dry season. So when you talk about love, if you really don't want emotion to govern you, then you must make sure that your love is centered on truth. So once the love is centered on truth, then emotion will not have power to dictate towards you again, dictate to you right now. It will not be able to dictate to you. Rather, it is based on truth that will always dictate. That is, truth will always go ahead of emotion.
Okay, is well spoken. So in our society, or let's say in a couple that just got married, now for instance, are they going to practice the agape type of love? You know, sometimes we marry based on our emotion.
Yeah.
We are not even driven by love, because love is unconditional. That is God's kind of love, unconditional. Now, if I say in our dispensation, in our society, or what today, now do we allow emotions to overrule love, or we allow love to overrule emotion, just as the man of God has spoken before? Because it is in the time, in the hard time, that you are going to question whether you are what you love, or you are based on what, or you are driven by what emotions. So man of God, I want you to buttress more and tell us that in our marriages, or in our society, or in our family today, what is the place of love, or what dimension love should take?
The dimension love should take in the home, in the marriage, it should take a shape of facing reality. Sometimes we allow our emotion to deceive us.